Hey, what's up everyone? It's your girl Sandy, and we're here on location in my bathroom. And I apologize for the demeanor today. I actually just woke up a little bit ago, and I actually need to get my hair going. I need to get my hair washed. I need to perm it and do all that kind of stuff. And I thought I'd take you on this little journey with me. I've gotten a lot of comments on YouTube from all of you wonderful subbies asking me about the type of hair that I use, how do I maintain it, that kind of thing. And, I'm going to kind of give you a little glimpse into some of the stuff that I do to keep it going, keep it moving, flowing all right. Right now it is extremely dirty, so as I'm itching my head. And I need my edges to be permed just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. All up and through here. So anyway, I'm going to actually show you guys how I kind of do it, just so you guys know. And I get this all the time from not just subbies, but I also get it from a lot of my friends and family and people who wear weave. As you guys know, I'm wearing lots and lots of weave. Me and weave, we best friends. But anyway, I wear my weave typically about 3 months. And sometimes even 4, depending on the hairstyle that I use. If I'm wearing bangs, or if I'm just doing a part down the middle and it's just straight hair, I can wear it a little longer. It just really kind of depends. But I usually keep my hair, maintain my hair for about 3 months or 4 months or so. And I usually don't go past 4, and 4 is when I really can't get to the beauty salon to get it redone. And that's only because my hair is actually braided underneath, and so if I don't take it out within a certain time frame, all of my hair underneath is going to dread up, and it's going to be even worse to try to untangle it when it's time for me to take it out. And I've been there, done that. Not a good feeling. It did not feel good. Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys what I do to wash my hair and kind of get it going. When it's all said and done, this is basically going to help people who are trying to be on a budget. I know I am, and so this is what I kind of had to do, because I'm not one of the people that I can really go to the salon every week or every other week to really maintain my hair. I used to be able to, but times have changed. You kind of roll with the times, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, this is something that I do probably every couple weeks. I work out and stuff, so my hair gets dirty pretty often, and I sweat a lot in my head, so I have to do this. And then, of course, there's times where I need to perm my edges to make them lay down a little different, and I'll have to show you that in another tutorial so you guys can kind of see how I cheat my way through that too. But I'm going to show you how I do the whole head, because my whole head needs a little wash. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so bear with me, and I'll put all the information for a lot of this stuff on the bottom bar below here. So if you have any other questions or whatever, feel free to comment and do all that good stuff too, and I'll make sure to get back to you and answer all your questions. So anyway, shampoo. All right, we are on the shampoo, which is Matrix Biolage. I call it Biolage, but some people call it Biolage. Either way, it's B-I-O-L-A-G-E, and that's what it looks like. And there are several different versions of this shampoo that each specialize in their own thing, but this one that I always use is the hydrating shampoo, and I believe they're color-coded as well. This happens to be purple. But it's the hydrating shampoo, and I've found that this actually works out really well with keeping the moisture in the weave, as well as in my own hair, because my own hair gets washed as well, and I like it a lot. So that's the hydrating shampoo. And then I also use the hydrating the conditioning balm from the same line as well, and this happens to be the tube that it comes in. And there's a couple different bottles that it comes in as well, and it's pretty thick, if you can see that. Okay, so it's pretty thick, and I actually use that after I shampoo it. I'll leave it in my head for a little bit, and I will actually brush my hair and detangle my hair out with the conditioner in it before rinsing it out, and I'll tell you about that here shortly. So that's shampoo and conditioner. All right, I need relaxer, of course. So this is actually the relaxer that I use. I use a variety of different relaxers. This just happened to be on sale. This is actually the Soft Sheen Carson Dark and Lovely, and it's the Moisture Seal plus Shea Butter. And I actually got the super, but a lot of times I use regular. I just happen to have really coarse hair, and I just kind of like the effect after I put the super in. It really lays my hair down on my edges really well. I don't use it very often because it is super. Most of the time I use regular, so just FYI. But that's what it is. And that's that. Use whatever ones you want, but this just happened to be what I got from Sally Beauty Supply. And I got a couple of utensils or tools that I'll be using to be able to get this done. First is going to be my brushes, and this brush happens to be the brush that I will use to detangle my hair with the conditioner in it. And I know a lot of people typically use the wide tooth comb. I don't, although I recommend using that as well. I've used that in the past. I usually use this because this is what I use to brush my hair, and I apologize there's hair in it, but this is what I use to brush my hair on a daily basis, and so I figure if I detangle it with this brush, then I know for sure that the brush will run real smooth through this hair when I detangle it after it dries. So okay, so then we got this brush, which happens to be my husband's brush, and he's going to kick my tail when he sees that I'm using this brush for this tutorial, but he knows I use it all the time, so this should be something he's used to. But anyway, this is what I use to lay my edges down after they've been relaxed, and I'll use it with my styling gel, and I've got a trick for that as well. So that's this brush, and this works out really well with just laying these little edges down at the end, so I'll show you that. And I've got these Goody Ouchless Comfort Fit Gentle Head Wraps. Now these I use to lay my baby hairs down along the edges once they've been relaxed, and I put some styling gel on them, and then I'll just either put the styling gel on, put one of the head wraps on, and then sit under the dryer with my hair wet, or I will wait till my hair is completely dry and then lay my edges down with the styling gel and put that on and just kind of let it sit. If I have to go someplace later on that night or whatever, I'll just kind of marinate in it, and then my edges will be nice and straight. So anyway, highly recommend these. They're wide like this, which is awesome. So I got these from Target, and these are really inexpensive, but you can get these at a beauty supply store too, but I use these all the time. And I get the black color because if you use any kind of styling gel that has any tint in it, it'll get dirty and look kind of weird. So there's that. And the styling gel I'm going to use is Ampro Clear Ice Protein Styling Gel, and I just got this from Sally Beauty Supply. And lastly, we have got Vaseline. And this is what I'm going to use to kind of put around my skin, around my baby hair, here on the edges. And I'm going to use that to protect myself from getting the relaxer on my skin so I don't get burned. So, and I'll put it on my ears and that kind of thing too. So that is what I use to kind of put around my edges. And that's just my thing. Some people use, you know, oil stuff, and I mean, but this has worked out really well for me, and this is kind of how my mama did it. So that's what I use. So that's a little jar of Vaseline that I use, and I'm going to put that around my edges. All right. Lastly, I should be telling you this too. I got this tool from a beauty supply store, and you can get it pretty much where you get your hair from. But I highly recommend it. I'll take a photo of it too, and I will show it to you right now. Anyway, all right. Now on to the washing, conditioning, relaxing hair part. So stay tuned. We're getting to that part right now. I'm going to relax my edges. I've got my hair pulled up right now, and I'm going to be using this little utensil right here. I got this from Sally Beauty Supply. I believe it's like $1 and some change. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be using to put my relaxer on these edges here, and I'm going to first put some of this Vaseline stuff around my edges. So we're going to use my mirror, so I'm going to be looking at y'all and looking at this to make sure that I'm doing it, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. And I use my fingers. Look. I'm just putting it on me. Now, I glop it on. So I'm making sure I'm getting all the way down on my skin so I don't get this relaxer on my edges. Or on my skin, actually. And it doesn't matter if anything gets in the hair because I'm going to be washing it anyway. I just want to make sure my skin is a little bit protected. So I put this up here. And I'm just getting you all up in my personal stuff right now. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, next step is the relaxing part. And everything has been mixed in this little container right here. This is the kit that I showed you guys earlier, and I've already mixed it and let it set and all that good stuff. So I'm going to just kind of dip it in here, put a little bit on the edges of my brush. And, sorry guys, I got to look at the mirror to make sure that I'm kind of getting it where it needs to be. And I just kind of put it where it needs to go, right over here. Now, I'm going to get a little bit of relaxer on my weave. That's okay, because it ain't my hair. Also, I'm going to be washing it out here shortly because I don't leave it in my head very long, so it really doesn't make that much of a difference. And you'll see I kind of go over the Vaseline a little bit. Keep in mind, I don't keep this in my head very long. It's super, so, you know, it'll do its job, and then I'm out. So I just put a little bit up front, a little bit, and I'm going to do the rest of my hair, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got shampoo in my hair right now. It's been shampooed a couple times, and I should also let you know that I also use the neutralizing shampoo that's actually in the relaxer kit as well to neutralize the relaxer so it doesn't damage your edges or wherever you're perming your hair. So I should give you that heads up as well. And we're going to go into the conditioning portion, and I'll have a couple tips for that too. So next up, conditioning. Okay, on to the conditioning part now. Remember, I told you guys that I use the Biolage conditioning, the conditioning balm, and I actually have that in my head right now, and you can probably see it right here. And it's really, really thick. I like to kind of glop it on. I have it throughout the ends of my hair and throughout my hair, and I like to leave it on for at least a couple minutes to kind of let it set. And the instructions basically say to leave it in for at least a minute or two, I believe is what it says. And what I do is I take my brush, or you can use a wide tooth comb, and I will brush through the hair with the conditioner in it. And I'm very careful because you don't want to loosen up your tracks underneath, but just so you guys can see how easy it is to detangle the hair with the conditioner in the hair, and that's why I wait for the conditioner to actually go ahead and detangle it. I'd rather detangle it with the conditioner in it, and then when I rinse it out very gingerly. I kind of just let the water run through it, and then when you come out of the shower, you don't have to detangle your hair. It's really pretty cool. So definitely try it. Try to detangle your hair with conditioner in it, and I'm telling you, it's going to do a world of wonders for you and make a huge difference so that when you finally do get out and you need to go ahead and dry your hair, if you're going to blow dry it or whatever, you don't even really have to use one of those combs that you put on the end of the dryer to do it. So that's kind of what I do for my conditioning. Now when it's time to rinse it out, this is a big key for me, at least. This is just my experience. When I go back to rinse it out, what I do is I rinse it out with cool water. And the reason for that is because your hair actually will dry out a little bit. That's what my beautician told me, and ever since then I've noticed a major change. So I definitely highly suggest people try it out. So when you rinse out your conditioner, definitely get into the shower or wherever you're going to wash your hair and rinse it out with cool water, not hot. So rinse it out with the cool water and rinse it out gingerly. Don't really mess with it too much because you've already detangled it with the brush or the comb. And then when you get out the shower, all you have to do is either blow dry it, and you don't even have to use the comb for that, or you actually sit under the dryer like what I'm going to do, or you can air dry it, which is something that I do quite often as well. So that's that. I am done with the rinse, and I was going to quickly show you what I did to my edges. I put this Ampro Clear Ice protein styling gel on my hair, and I am literally taking my brush and I'm going to lay my edges down with my husband's brush. He's going to love this, let me tell you. So I'm laying my edges down. See how smooth they are? And what I did was one of those little bad boys that I told you about, and I'm sorry I keep looking over there, I'm looking in the mirror just to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of push this up like so on my hair, and what that will do is lay my edges down real smooth while I'm sitting under the dryers. Hey guys, okay, this is the finished product. I actually just sat under that portable dryer for about an hour and 15 or so, and everything is nice and dry. All I did was when I came back into this bathroom, I literally just ran a flat iron through this little part right here of my hair and just a little bit right here, but I haven't even really flat ironed any part of this hair for real, so that just goes to show how, number one, how good this hair bounces back, and you know how detangled it is after you do that, because I have not had to detangle my hair since I conditioned it, since I brushed it out with the conditioner in it. So that just kind of gives you a little rundown of a really cool way to wash and set your own hair from home using a portable dryer. You can use a hair dryer. Anyway, just wanted to kind of give you guys a look into some of the things that I do to kind of maintain this little girl right here. And hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. Let me know if you have any other questions about anything, regardless of what it is, whether it's my hair, whether it's something that you want me to do a video on. I got a lot of requests to do this video, which is why I actually chose to do it, so that I could show you guys kind of how I maintain my little girl in between beauty sessions. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know your thoughts. I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/TheSocialiteLife, no spaces, no gaps, no underscores, just facebook.com/TheSocialiteLife. Make sure to friend me on there, and I will see you guys soon. Make sure you leave your comments, rate, subscribe, and let me know if there's any other videos you guys want to see in the future. I'll talk to you guys soon.